35 times your normal damage. Hello everyone, this is Godzilla Games. Now you're probably wondering how I got here. Now in order to answer that question, I'll have to take you back in time.
I never said thank you. And you'll never have to.
No, not that far back. Oh, here we are, so let's continue. Now keep in mind this is an absolute endgame build. It's not beginner friendly or mid-game friendly at all. There are a lot of things you have to get in order to make this work, okay? Because for some unknown reason, this build makes some beginner players bleed.
Tell me. Do you bleed? You will.
So if you are a master rank 15 and below, you should go watch my complete Chroma guide video. So consider yourself warned. Okay, first of all, for this to work, you need to have a maxed out Madurai school. As you can see, I have the full Madurai school and all of these passives right here. I'm not gonna go into detail because I have already made a video for that. Well, as for the builds, I have 3 builds for him. This is completely end-game material. If you look at the screen, I have Omni format him 4 times already because I wanted to experiment with him a lot. I'm going to start with the short missions build, and I'm just going to go over them so you could see them and recognize them. And then I'm going to the level cap build for you to see them and recognize them, and the money build. You just have to. Okay, so the level cap build is what I'm going to focus on because, as you can see in the previous video, my focus was on the short missions build, and well, you could achieve a lot of things with the short missions build too, just not level cap. As for the level cap, you need sure-footed at all times because almost anyone that's going to spawn is going to be an Eximus enemy, and you're going to need the sure-footed to resist the knockback. Keep in mind, in level cap, a lot of your enemies are going to deal millions upon millions upon millions of damage, so your survivability is going to be counted in seconds because of the arcane persistence here. You can see you can't take more than 500 damage per second. So if you have 2000 health, which you're going to have with my build, you're going to get 4 seconds of opportunity to do something. After that, you're dead. As for the shards, I have put 5 violet shards in it and set them on electricity damage because they combine with mods. As I have shown you the previous video, I don't think I'm ever going to change this build because it's not worth it, because as I have said before, the other arcane shards don't combine with mods and these are the only ones that do, so I'm not going to sacrifice my damage for health or anything else, because by the end of the day your damage gets more kills, your kills give you health, you get more damage, you get more health, easy. As for the subsume knock on him because it gives ability strength and replenishes your energy. And I'm going to introduce you to the grimoire because this is a really great support weapon. I'm not going to use it, but I'm going to use its benefits. These are the mods that come with it, and they activate in every situation. And I have given it fire rate because its alternative fire depends on its primary fire. The more primary fire I get, the more alternative fire I get to do. And this is amalgam barrel diffusion for dodge speed. Like I said, I'm not going to be using this weapon. This is a complete support weapon, and I'm going to use it to my full benefit. Also buy the tome mods directly from the developers, since farming for it doesn't make sense. It will take a lot of your time and it's chancy. There's a high probability you won't get it, and the trade chat is overpricing them 30 platinum per mod, as you can just buy the whole bundle for 140 platinum. And one more thing, you shouldn't use the level cap for short missions. I consider anything lower than 20 minutes a short mission, and you shouldn't use level cap for your normal missions. Why? Because it would become really hard for you. As you can see, the arcane persistence here is removing your shields, and when it removes your shields, you won't get any more armor through Vex armor if the enemies hit you. Remember, the Vex armor needs shields to give you armor, and if you remove that, you're going to have to get it manually by melee, which I'm going to show you how. So don't use this build unless you're going for any mission higher than 20 minutes. Okay? As you can see, there's this melee weapon that I use a lot. It's called Koda Hirodo. Now, why this weapon? It's because I get healed by damages I do to enemies, and now I can't die anymore. Okay, so first of all, for level cap, I'm gonna recommend Nyx, since she's going to be a very chill warframe. For level cap, she's a survival demon. She's going to survive through anything else, anything, but the problem is the rest of the team won't, or the objective won't, so every warframe for their own use, right? But if you're insane like me and you have to use Chroma for everything, this is the build for you. And as usual, when I teach you what to build on them, I also show you how to play them. I'm going to start with the money making build. Just use one ability before you use your ultimate ability, because you want to get your arcane to work. Remember, your ultimate ability is an active ability, which means it will stay on forever, and your duration affects the cost it takes from you. So the more duration you have, the less energy your ultimate ability is going to spend. It's really that simple. And remember to stay under your ultimate ability, or stay very, very close to it, because if you move a little bit away, it's not going to work anymore. So stay close to your floating skin, or whatever that is. I don't know. As to how to play the level cap build, do a couple of Void Sling as operator, then switch back to Warframe, then use the alternative fire of your grimoire to get that ability strength, and now you should put down the mushroom to get more ability strength, and you're ready to cast it.
They're dropping reactant.
As to how I achieved 35 times my own damage, that's a very extraordinary situation. You're not going to achieve it by normal standards, but here is how I did it. Now remember, when you get reactants to open up your relic, the benefits are sometimes chancy, and they are random, but sometimes you get ability strength plus ability range. Collect the reactant, get close to Teshin, do a couple of void slings, then use your alternative fire, then put down the mushroom, and then use your Vex armor near Teshin to get the maximum amount of ability strength, and you're ready to go. There you go, 35 times your normal damage. That is not believable. Now I'm going to use this opportunity to max out everything I can. Like I've said before, use your Vex armor only once. Max out all of the damage you get from it. And only then you're free to recast Vex armor. And if you look at the screen, you're giving everyone more than 44 times their own armor. Chroma has 450 armor. Now if you multiply that by the bonus we get more than 20,000 armor. But the downside of that is anything more than 2,000 armor actually doesn't really count, because it gets capped. Do not lower Chroma's range. Do you know what's better than 1 Chroma? 4 Chromas. because that's what people become when you give them your ability. They become a chroma, plain and simple. And it even works on objectives. It's one of the best resistances there is because it gives resistance and armor. It doesn't just give resistance, it gives armor too. So it's really beneficial for your defense objective. As you can see, the whole build is around your Vex armor, so if you lose Vex armor, you're going to die instantly, especially in level cap. But there's a solution you could use. Chroma is so versatile that you can just change your element to cold, and now you have armor. So change your element to cold, start using the melee weapon to heal yourself, and you will survive. The first stage is surviving, and then you can activate your Vex armor by the time you feel like it. If you see the name of the stalkers are Violence and Mania, just immediately get out of your warframe, park it somewhere, and fight them with your operator. You do not want to lose your abilities. Or you could just wait for them to be killed by your allies, your choice. Okay everyone, that was the end of the video. Comment below, let me know what you think. Let's have a conversation. Thanks for watching.